Testosterone, nandrolone, and methandrostenone represent three distinct classes of anabolic androgenic steroids that have been widely used in bodybuilding and athletic circles for decades. When combined in the quantities of 500 mg testosterone enanthate, 200 mg Deca and 50 mg Dianabol, these compounds create a powerful synergistic effect that can produce dramatic physical changes. Today we will examine the pharmacological interactions, physiological effects, potential benefits, and health considerations of this particular steroid combination. The foundation of this stack is testosterone enanthate, a long-acting ester of the primary male sex hormone. At 500 mg per week, this dosage provides a substantial anabolic base that maintains physiological androgen levels while supporting new muscle tissue growth. Testosterone enanthate's 7 to 10 day half-life ensures stable blood concentrations with twice-weekly injections, minimizing hormonal fluctuations that could cause side effects. As the body's natural androgen, testosterone supports protein synthesis, nitrogen retention, and red blood cell production, while maintaining normal sexual function and overall well-being. Deca, the brand name for nandrolone, Decano, adds a unique dimension to this combination. At 200 mg weekly, this moderately dosed 19-OR compound provides distinct therapeutic benefits. Nandrolone's chemical structure reduces its binding to androgen receptors in the skin and prostate, while maintaining strong anabolic activity in muscle tissue. This characteristic makes it particularly valuable for joint relief and connective tissue support, as it stimulates collagen synthesis and increases synovial fluid viscosity. The decanode ester attached to the nandrolone molecule provides a slow release over 10 to 14 days, complementing the testosterone enanthate's pharmacokinetic profile. Dianabol serves as the oral kickstarter in this stack. The 50 mg daily dosage provides immediate anabolic effects, while the injectable compounds reach therapeutic concentrations. As a 17-alpha alkylated oral steroid, Dianabol has high oral bioavailability and strong estrogenic activity that promotes rapid glycogen retention and intracellular fluid accumulation. This creates the characteristic pumped look and explosive strength gains for which the compound is famous. The methylated structure allows it to survive first-pass liver metabolism, but also makes it hepatotoxic at higher doses or prolonged durations. The combined effect of these three compounds creates a potent anabolic environment through multiple mechanisms. Testosterone and nandrolone work through both androgen receptor binding and non-genomic pathways, while Dianabol exhibits additional activity as a progesterone receptor agonist. This multifaceted approach to anabolic signaling leads to enhanced protein synthesis, inhibited glucocorticoid activity, and increased insulin-like growth factor production. The stack provides both rapid and sustained effects. Dianabol produces noticeable changes in strength and fullness within the first week, while the injectables build quality muscle tissue over the following weeks. From a physiological perspective, this combination significantly alters the body's nitrogen balance. All three compounds promote positive nitrogen retention, creating an internal environment conducive to muscle growth. Testosterone and Deca increase red blood cell production through erythropoietin stimulation, enhancing oxygen delivery to working muscles during exercise. Dianabol's strong affinity for glucocorticoid receptors helps counteract the catabolic effects of cortisol, particularly important during intense training periods or calorie-restricted diets. Together, they create an exceptionally anabolic state where muscle tissue repair and growth occur at an accelerated rate. The estrogenic effects of this stack require careful consideration. Testosterone aromatizes to estradiol at a moderate rate, while Dianabol converts to methylstradiol through a separate pathway. Deca, while not directly aromatizing to estrogen, does exhibit progestogenic activity that can amplify estrogenic effects. At these dosages, users commonly experience significant water retention, elevated blood pressure, and potential gynecomastia without proper estrogen control. Incorporate aromatase inhibitors, STOs, or selective estrogen receptor modulators, such as tamoxifen, to manage these effects. The interplay between these hormonal pathways makes regular blood work essential for monitoring estradiol levels and adjusting ancillary medications accordingly. Androgenic side effects present another important consideration. while Deca has relatively low androgenic activity compared to its anabolic effects. The combination with testosterone and Dianabol can produce pronounced androgenic effects. Users frequently report increased sebum production, leading to acne, accelerated male pattern hair loss in predisposed individuals, and heightened body hair growth. The 5-alpha reduced metabolites of nandrolone differ from those of testosterone, which somewhat mitigates prostate-related androgenic effects, but doesn't eliminate them entirely at these dosages. The cardiovascular impact of this stack warrants particular attention. All three compounds can negatively affect cholesterol profiles, with Dianabol being especially harsh on hepatic lipid metabolism. Typical changes include decreased HDL and elevated LDL, creating a more atherogenic blood profile. The water retention from estrogenic effects further compounds cardiovascular strain by increasing blood pressure. These factors necessitate regular cardiovascular monitoring, including lipid panels and blood pressure checks, along with cardiovascular support supplements like omega-3 fatty acids, coenzyme Q10, and hawthorn extract. Hepatotoxicity represents another critical concern, primarily from the 50 mg daily Dianabol dosage. The 17-alpha alkylation that allows oral bioavailability also makes the compound potentially damaging to liver cells with prolonged use. Most users limit Dianabol to 4 to 6 week cycles to minimize hepatic stress. With liver support supplements like unacetylcysteine, milk thistle, and TUDCA being commonly employed, the injectable components don't share this hepatotoxicity, but may still affect liver enzymes through indirect mechanisms. One of the most significant effects of this combination is the profound suppression of natural testosterone production. The exogenous androgens signal the hypothalamus to decrease gonadotropin, tropin-releasing hormone production, which in turn reduces luteinizing hormone and follicle-stimulating hormone secretion from the pituitary. This effectively shuts down endogenous testosterone production, necessitating post-cycle therapy to restore normal HPTA function. The inclusion of nandrolone adds complexity to recovery, since its metabolites can suppress the axis for extended periods after discontinuation. The psychological effects of this stack are noteworthy. Many users report dramatically improved confidence, motivation, and sense of well-being, often referred to as steroid euphoria. However, the combination can also lead to increased aggression in susceptible individuals, particularly from the androgenic components. The neuroactive effects of nandrolone metabolites may contribute to mood alterations distinct from those caused by testosterone alone. From a performance enhancement perspective, this combination delivers exceptional results. Users typically experience rapid strength increases, increased muscle growth, and improved recovery capacity. The water retention creates a full pumped appearance that many bodybuilders desire, while the actual muscle tissue accumulation from the testosterone and Deca provides long-term keepable gains. The stack is particularly effective for bulking phases, where maximum mass gain is the primary objective. Practical administration of this stack requires careful planning. Testosterone enantiomer and decadurabolin are typically injected twice weekly to maintain stable blood levels, while Dianabol is taken daily in divided doses to minimize liver strain and maintain consistent blood concentrations. Injection site rotation is important to prevent scar tissue buildup, especially considering the potential length of cycles using these long-acting esters. Most users run this combination for 12 to 16 weeks, with Dianabol limited to the first 4 to 6 weeks to reduce liver stress. Nutritional support becomes critically important when using this powerful combination. The enhanced anabolic state requires substantial increases in protein intake. Post-cycle therapy after the stack requires particular attention due to the suppressive effects of nandrolone. A typical PCT protocol might include clamifene citrate and tamoxifen citrate for 4 to 6 weeks, starting 2 to 3 weeks after the last injection to allow ester clearance. Some users incorporate HCG during the cycle or in the period between last injection and PCT to stimulate testicular function. The extended recovery time required after nandrolone use means natural testosterone production may take several months to fully normalize.